Greetings, family. This is Bomani Tamba, and family, welcome to our beautiful live stream today as we talk about land for sale in Ghana on our 15 and 60 acres development project at Black Star Pan-African Community. Sale in Ghana. And so, family, what I'm going to do for reference of what we're going to talk about as far as we talk about this great project as far as repatriation, which is reconnecting us to the land of our ancestors. But one of the things I'm always talking about, family, is the way we approach things as far as reconnecting to Africa. Right? So that's why I'm going to use these documentation from our website, africafortheafricans.org. I'm also going to use our newsletter that we have on MailChimp. And also I'm going to use a getting started email that literally send you in an email all of the legal documents and all of the sample documents and all of the what you need to fill out and be clear on. So yes, family, sounds like a lot of information. That's because it's a lot of information. When you're dealing with an organized entity, and that's what I am, family, Bomani Tayamba is an organized person when it comes to Africa Tourism Investment. And this is my company that I built from 2006 up until now, and we have done 15 years straight, and with 20 tours in Ghana, over 500 people we have taken, and we have always connected them for the tour and also for investments, from business conference to land investments. At one point, we connected people with places like Fiancra, Garvey Town, Benue Village, and just whoever we knew, and connected people as best as we can or could at that moment. And now what we're doing is organizing our own project based on experience, based on the fact that we have unique ideas of what we're looking to build, which is a business community. We're looking to just not just retire and just live well in Africa. We're looking to build a future for the next generation. So we're going to start with some basic documentation. I'm going to get us to our website. Our website is africafortheafricans.org. And once you're on our website, you're going to see the big banner. You're going to see an MP3 player with some beautiful music. If you don't want to hear the music, you can mute it on the left. But once you change the page, it will reload. So you can also just mute it on the bottom right, especially if you're just doing something more focused. And this is a very interactive website. What I have is a list of photos from those years, 2006 to 2021. And that also includes other countries beyond just Ghana. It includes Togo, Benin, South Africa, Ethiopia, and also Tanzania, along with Senegal and Gambia. So it's just a bunch of photos just to show highlights of our connections in Africa. You'll see big groups. You see us as individuals. But what you see is just an organized effort over a period of time to build the experience that we have now, to be able to just really just connect people in a way where they can live and do business in Africa, dealing with the Black Star Pan-African community. So once you're on our website, what you're going to do is scroll down, and you're going to look to the left to the main menu, and you'll see Black Star Repatriation and Pan-African Community in Ghana. And also, once you scroll down to the middle of the page, or the middle of the front page, you'll see a link that says land for sale / investment at Black Star Repatriation and Pan-African Community in Jahadzi, Ghana. So at this point, you'll see some things that say Repatriation and Pan-African Community, which is the full title, but the corporate name is Black Star Pan-African Community. So you can click on the link from right here, or you can click on the link from top of the main menu. All right, so once you click on that menu, you see a list of documents on there. So let me all right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are 12 documentations. And is it a lot to read? Not really a lot to read, but it is all of the information. So the titles of what we have on here is Introduction, Site Map, Land Survey, and GPS Location, Lands Commission Search, Prime Objective, Business Opportunities, Building and Buying Homes, Membership Rules and Code of Conduct, Membership Application, Pictures and Videos, Committees, Bylaws, Getting Started, Land Costs, Requirements, and Refund. So those are all of the core subjects that are covered. So what we're going to do is just click on Introduction and let's give you a quick introduction. All right, so family, this is our logo, and this is the first house that was built on a Black Star Pan-African community. And this represents a couple that traveled with us on December 2019 tour. And then this is their house as of December 2021. So everything from before they traveled to Ghana to them building their house, we organized it for them completely, from visas to residency to land survey to deed, yeah, the temporary stay to just the different assistance that they need. So that's what we specialize in, a full aspect of repatriation. And this is by experience. This is not by anything else. And this is by an organized effort. So what we're showing you is groups and groups of people that we have traveling with us. So that is the fourth group that went to the land as far as Africa tours, Ghana, whether it's a December or May tour. And this is the first group that went there. This is on December 2019. And so you have Lennon and Carmen that was a part of this group, which you see now also in the top picture, and that's their house. So that's what we're showing you. We're showing you what we can help you do and what we can get set up for you. So once more of us start living in this community, we're literally practicing cooperative economics. We're putting our money together, we're reinvesting it, and we're building everything in our community self-sufficient to where we're living for this as less as you can live for. Your house is paid for. We have sustainable utilities that will reduce the cost of living, because it is a sustainable community where you set up your solar system, which your builders will work on for you. You set up your water system and things like that. We do composting, but also we have trash pickup and things like that. So those are the things that we just have set up. But that 15 acres is that foundation, and we're currently just getting people their legal paperwork and helping people get with builders and helping them get building. So those are some of the things that we're flowing with. So as I scroll down, what this does is just give you a nice introduction of our community. So Black Star Repatriation and Pan-African Community in Ghana is a 15-acre phase 1 plus 60 acres phase 2. And this is in a community called Jahadzi. Jahadzi is about 90 minutes to 2 hours away from Accra, and the same from Cape Coast, Elmina. And it is directly neighboring Winneba. So that's the major city in that area. So we wanted to get us something more of a small town feel. That way we can just get access to certain land and develop a nice community and just build a nice bond between people that are literally just invested in a community of like-minded people who understand that we must build a future and invest in our own motherland, invest in our own people, and work together with our own people from Africa and the diaspora to build an incredible future and compete with the likes of the Asians and the Arabs, and not just having them come and dominate our different countries. So it's a very strategic, organized move to this build Black cooperative economics amongst people who want to come together and work together. And that's why we have an application process. We have a full process that we're just going to talk about in a little bit. So this connection of this community is literally for us to organize ourselves with a vision that's in search of redemption for our stolen African ancestor. So we're going back as a mission to this reconnect our glory, but also we're going back as a mission to build a strong future. And to build a strong future, you need land. You need to be able to put your resources together. So that's the foundation of what we're building. It's literally just a group project where you have to work together and connect together as a people and things like that. So it's ultimately family. It's not for everyone, and it's certain values and things that we share that may not work for other people, but it's what it is. I tell people if this project don't work for you, it's fine. You can also build your own project, and you also look for other project. But what we're not going to have people do is hate and sabotage our project, because this is a great opportunity that's going to help a whole lot of us, because repatriation is serious. When people get up and move to different parts of Africa, sometimes things don't work out, and sometimes they need to be with a connected, organized group. So we're also there to help people when things go wrong, and also be a great support of the African diaspora community that's moving into Africa that needs support. It's a situation that's one of those untold stories about how much our people struggle when they repatriate. And that's because after a few years, their resources dwindle down, and then the business that they came to build and do is not built or not doing well, because it takes time and it takes work. So that's why we have a business center and a community center, and we're building the infrastructure that we need to be able to sustain ourselves to the highest level. And that's why we have phase 2 land with a whole lot of farming and things like that. So once again, family, this is a community project that's here to benefit all of us based on us investing our time and energy in it. Right. So our mission is to provide our community with advanced strategies to satisfy today's demand areas of living, doing business, and investing in Africa. We're Africans who possess a wide range of skills and training, who are coming together to create a new kind of living experience on the land of our ancestors. And I'm always talking about innovation. We have to add innovation, just like I'm a high technology person. And so, when we talk about business center and things like that, you're talking about satellite technology for internet. You're talking about this changing the scope of how we do things, just like how this office here is just well advanced in technology, and that's how I get a lot of things done over the years. Okay. As family, we see Africa as the only viable option for the future survival of African people. This position is supported by the world's dependency on the natural resources in Africa, which are currently being controlled by non-Africans, the treatment of Africans outside of Africa, and lastly, the call that Mother Africa has made to all our displaced children in the diaspora to come home. The investment portion of this community is designed to bring about a self-sufficient Africa. Our method is to connect the skills and resources of Africans in the diaspora with project investment opportunities and like-minded brothers and sisters on the African continent. This community offers you the ability to custom build, buy, rent, or lease homes in Ghana. You can visit or stay for some time in the community before you commit yourself this important investment decision. This is vital to ensure that you know what you're committing to. So we also have an office there across from our community that individuals can go and book reservations, and our vice president will take you there. I'm in the crew will take you there to see the land, to see whatever available plots that we have available and things like that, or take you to the 60 acres if you're interested in just doing something in the future. And then also, if you're here in Georgia and you can come by the area, we can also just meet and talk and just go through information and things like that. So we have those things set up so you can just be clear about what you're getting into and you can process it. And I'm telling you, family, this is a long-term vision, and it's something that we've built a lot up from the 2 years and 5 months, because most of that is paperwork and things that which we're going to go through that you just have to spend time and work on. Right. And so I'm not going to read all of this to you for verbatim, but what I'm explaining to you, family, is these are our details for our introduction. So anyone that's interested can just process the details. And excuse one or two typos and things that has to be updated. I've been updating our details from what was 57 to now 60 acres of land, which we're going to show you the layout on. And these are some of the other group pictures from our December 2019 tour. And this date was December 2019 itself, 2019. And this was our first time actually walking on the land. And it's just incredible because you just go from bare land to this developing the land. And it's just been an incredible experience. And that's what we vowed to do when we built this project, to be able to just be land developers based on learning the skills and learning how to organize and put things together and putting the right people together. This bottom photo is myself, got my name tag on the back of my soccer jersey, and that's our corporate attorney, Richard Lapo, and he has done all of the legal paperwork. And the main legal paperwork that he has done is get us all of the land searches and land survey, and then this certificate of incorporation for Black Star Pan-African Community. And this company is kind of like in the US you have LLC. The limited by guarantee is what this is titled as. All right, and that's some of our brothers here. As just want to leave that incorporation up to let people know this is the kind of business that we're doing, and we have all of our legal things in place, and we're going to do business at the highest level. And we have learned a lot from our ancestors in the past, and just even people in the past that have made attempts to build these communities. We're 50 strong, and we're looking to keep building. And we appreciate all of our investors and business partners who have stuck with the energy of us building our own community to where we can control certain resources and be part of investing in the future, be part of the growth and the future of Ghana and other parts of Africa, be part of the future of connecting our children with great opportunities and things like that. So this is a project where it's for Africa and the diaspora, but at the same time too, whoever show up and connect on the project, it's for us as a people. So I don't want anyone thinking that we're building some secret project just for our folks in America and things like that. There's always that misunderstanding. What we're building that's why it's called Black Star Pan-African Community. Yeah. So I can't say nothing if some people don't apply and try to connect with us, and we end up just having more so people from the African diaspora, from Jamaica, from America, and in different places in different countries. It's what it is. We're looking to get the best energy that's interested in this program that we're building. So yes, my brother, go ahead. Appreciate you always, man. And that's one of our good brothers. That's also one of our community members. And you got him 2 plots in phase 1. And we're going to get him building soon. And he has also been, a great support of our Africa tours. You've been to all of the tours that we've had the last few years, which is Ghana, South Africa, Tanzania, Senegal, and the Gambia. And it's been a beautiful experience. So appreciate this love and support to all our brothers and sisters. And that's how we build Black power. And that's how we build Black business enterprise. And people like ourselves, when you support and do business with us, and we have showed it over and over, especially for the last 15 years, we support a high level of Black-owned business. You see the itinerary, with the exception of the airlines, it's straight Black-owned operation. And with the exception of 1 or 2 hotels in 1 or 2 countries, it's straight up this Black enterprise. And we push that to the highest level because that's how we grow together as a people. And that's how our business enterprise has been able to grow from, our small tour to Ghana in 2006, where it was 8 of us. In the next year, it was 42 of us in October of 2007. And those are the things that you see when you're on our website and you're on the main page and you scroll up and down and you see all the different tours that we've had. So those are the things that we're building, family. We're building this an organized effort, and we're leading the way and showing people how we can get this done. And anybody ever need my help and support on and structuring business and doing certain things, just as people in the past has you reach out and I connect with you. We have a big market, and we can only control and deal with so much of the market. We talk about 50 something African countries, and things like that. So always wanted us to be more of the showing love and this looking out. And this house right here has always represent a training facility as far as this business and technology and study groups and things like that. And whether it wasn't this physical house or it was the house before or the house before this, the three homes I've lived at in this county for almost 20 years, and 15 of those years have been building this business. Uh, Africa for Africans towards an investment, which is we have reinvested our resources into Black Star Pan African community, along with our family investment and along with our brothers and sisters, who applied to be a part of the membership of this operation. So that is it right there. That is our incorporation. And we're going to scroll down, and this is it for Africa for the Africans. Right? So that's an LLC that we started from 2007, and it was lately registered, updated as of this year. So it's been current for it's about 15 straight years, or coming up on 15 straight years. So those are the two incorporations that we have for Africa Tourism Investment and Africa Real Estate Investment Community Project in Ghana. So that is one aspect of our documentation. And so, family, you can find all of this documented information on our website, africafortheafricans.org. Right? So once you visit our website, you just click on the link that say Black Star Pan African Community, and it will take you to a dozen documentation that you can just access to just be clear about the investment, clear about what we're doing. That way you see for yourself and you have clear documentation. It's very important that we do our own research, read through information, and then you can always call me, reach out to me. My number is on the website. It's available. You can click on the WhatsApp link on the website and send me a message and reach out to me, and I will go through everything with you. And that's what I specialize in. And if you need to meet, do video call and things like that, we'll go through it. I want to make sure that everyone is always clear about what we're doing. What we're doing is a future investment project. It's not something that will just flip over the next 1 or 2 years. I look at the times I've traveled to Ghana, and I looked at when I first got there in 2006, and I look at where the country is now. Now, if we'd have focused energy and investment on development, which, at that time you don't know much because you're building the roots and culture brand. Yeah? So that's the situation. So once we're there now and we understand all these things, it's time to make those moves. So that's where you see us with land acquisition. And as we're going to show you the 15 and the 60-acre land survey and land search document, and also a site map for the 15 acres. All right, so once you scroll down, you can click on next, and it'll take you to the next article, which you'll see the next set of documentation. All right, so a few of these lots are still available. So those who are interested, all you have to do is reach out to me, because before we even connect anyone, because we're tired of like holding plots and then people just release it. You hold things. We can only hold things based on the fact people are ready to make certain commitment. So we're finally able to just go through and just let you know what's available and just explain everything. Beyond this, what I'm explaining for people who have detailed questions and they want to make a move and they want to know certain things. But the most important thing is just reading through all the documentation. So here's a vision of the 3 phases. It's 2 phase in progress or process, working it now, but phase 3 is a vision. That's why it's a phase 3 vision of a beach town and industrial park. Now, phase 1, this is a 15-acre property. and we have laid it out to where the front of it is a big community center and a big business center. So all of the things that we would need to set up with us work on the relevance if it's more towards a community center and business center. The business center is where Bomani Technology Enterprise will run all of its operation and recruit new students and new technicians and this young generation of people who can learn all of the things that we've been privileged to learn as a technology and business enterprise. And so it would be a lot going on in there, and other people have offices that they can run business the enterprise from and things like that. So that's something that's I got to really just put together the layout of it. The goal is to make it 2 floors high with a rooftop for social gathering and things like that. And that's the same situation for the community center. And then in between is an entrance slash security office that would be up to about 2 floors high with basically small tower. So these are the design that we've put together, and so that covers 10 plots itself. Now the next 50 plots, which makes 60 plots, that's what covers the 15 acres. So it's divided not so much to a quarter acre, because we have to also cut roads and things like that. So it's about you end up having about 0.20 of an acre plot. So it end up not exactly being 8,000 square foot. You're looking at about 7,500. So each survey is going to be different, but I had the surveyor cut the plots as best as possible to where it fits into that range. So that's the layout that you see right there, and most of those plots are taken up. We have a sequence to where you have a nice flow of this street movement, so you don't have a whole congestions of those houses together. So that was the goal, to just space things out as best as possible. And we're also going to work on doing the same thing for the 60 acres. Now, phase 2, which is more inclusive of many things, you're looking to build something more, more not so much in a private setting as phase 1, but more so as open. So you're looking to get investors who want to use some of the land to build apartment complex. So general population of people can just rent homes and everything. And all of this is set up to where this is our investment as a group, to where we're getting something from all of this investment going on in phase 2. And we're looking to build our own, build your own credit union, build your own investment corporation, so you can just keep investing your resources and grow and build yourself into an incredible entity. So that's what also phase 3 is. But back to our phase 2. So we have it set to nice little layout. This will include, and some of these numbers may get adjusted as we just lay out the 60 acres. So 30 plots, and when we talk about plots, we're talking about relatively close to a quarter of an acre. Right? 30 plots of farming, 120 plots residential, 24 for apartment / condos, 28 for on-site commercial investment for those who just want to just get land to just build their investment building or build their commercial building, warehouse, anything that they want to do. The land will be well organized to where those things will flow good. 4 plots for community store, 4 for medical center, 4 for education / training building. And that's when the biggest thing we're looking to do is this literally just build an elite education / training building, because we want to be a competitive community and a competitive town. And we want to just get ourselves involved in this high level of this education training, based on the fact that a lot of us have a whole incredible background and skills. 4 for maintenance facility. One of the things is you have to maintain all the equipments and maintain everything in the whole town and our community. So that's 4 plots to give you that type of facility. 8 plots for additional community and business center. And as we talk about, more phases will be added in progress. So these are all things that we envision, and we're putting our resources together, and we're going after certain ways to get the resources that we need without just telling anything full in detail, to get to where we can build this up. So this is not just something that we're just writing up and that we're just trying to dream about. It's something that we're working on, And the most important thing is that we secured the 15 and the 60 acre of land, and that is the foundation of what we literally needed to do. And then the foundation of phase 3 is working with our chief and surveyors for them to scope out the beachfront property that is owned by the chief, and then come to a deal, and then also use that as a way to build a beach town and reach out to some of our good friends and good investors that we always talk with that want to build a part of a beach town that's just incredible, to where we can just be able to this build our own type of like Negro Jamaica, where this is all black owned, because that's what you're doing. You're building and bringing in black investors, and we're setting up to where the town benefit, the town grows, and to where you have a nice, incredible economy. So look into this, bringing the black power economics, from a foundation of the 15 acres to the 60 acres to us having a beach town. And this beach town would just have all the things that you want to envision: um, resorts, shops, bars, restaurant, entertainment, water sports, physical sports, a full environment of roots, culture, wonderful things, and just being able to just organize the beach to where you can swim, enjoy. You can also have docks available to where boats get taken out, and you just enjoy that this beautiful tropical getaway. Like, one of my favorite part of Tanzania was literally the sunset cruise, just taking that boat this all over the place and just enjoying the beautiful sunset with our tour members. All right, so scrolling down, what you see is a GPS location. And that's on 2 different GPS connection. Right, and this is the legal paperwork we're showing you right here for the 15 acres. Right, so Family Perfect. And this is all on our website. And you scroll down. And you get the 60 acres right there. So that's the most important thing for those who are interested in our community, is to look at the documentation, look at what we have going on, and don't go by anything else. It's the same thing when I have people travel with me and we're going through guidelines and go through details. I tell them to just be focused on what we're doing and things like that, because it's a lot of distraction out there on internet. And I do understand the situation. Some people online want to get views and they want to be famous and things like that. I'm not here on YouTube to play games. I'm here to show serious presentations of what we're doing, which is our Africa Tourism Investment. We actually have real things to offer people. I'm not here to get YouTube money or sit here and try to come up with a bunch of videos to get likes and things like that, and and hope that I get rich or famous off YouTube and things like that. We're to actually build Black enterprise, and that's why we're going through all the details to show anyone that's online. There's a difference between some of us on YouTube and things like that. Some of us, are here to this, do all kind of things to, to make themselves popular and things like that, and get people to this support their bad habits. We're here to work hard for our money and work hard for anything that we get paid for, and that's what we have shown over the years. And our goal now is to build more and more homes on the community, and also reach out to more and more business investors to build the commercial aspect of that community and also town. So this is very interested, and it's a it's a big thing for us as a people, because we don't usually get involved in these kind of business. If you look around Ghana, ask how many people are building on, on over 50 acres of land, or they've invested that as a group. But it's a lot of us in the diaspora, and we should put our money together in whichever country that suit us, get land. And you don't have to separate yourself from the local people, because that's not what that's about. But what you will do is you create more opportunities and connections with the local people, because you have built something. And the key word is building. As a family, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just flip back to the main menu, which you can click on the top right here, or you can click on the main menu from the website, from the main menu. And so those are two of the files we went through. You scroll down some more, you're going to see pictures and videos. So what I'm going to do for pictures and videos, I'm just going to, once I click on it, it's going to give me an option to click on Facebook for the photos and also YouTube for the videos. So I'm just going to take you right to those pages instead of clicking on it. And let me just switch our share. And so family, once you're on the YouTube page, you can just, you can click on playlists or click on videos. But in this case, since you're looking for Black Star, I have it organized in a playlist to where you can just click it from here. And then you can also scroll down and you'll see more supporting documents of just previous trips and previous things that we're about. That way you can just kind of get to know what we do on a practical standpoint, because that's the most important thing, is to be clear about who you're dealing business with. So our documentation is there, and you'll see our movements. You see us connecting with a whole world of people. That's one thing about me, big network, and I know a whole lot of people that, from here in the U.S. to there in Ghana and other parts of Africa. And for me, it's about just connecting and doing a whole lot of business. So this link right here is very important, because what it showcases is about 101 relative videos that's dealing with Black Star Pan-African community. And this is a stretch from September of 2019 to now. And the last one was a conference call I did February 6th. And family, as you scroll down, what you're going to see, you just keep your eyes on the years. And then, I have different updates and interviews with the chief, highlights of just our business house there in Ghana, the business conference that we have in Ghana right before we get to the community, conference calls, updates on just our land progress from phase 1 to phase 2, talking to builders, people provide solar powers, operation, people provide rainwater system. Then we're back on the land, and then we're just going back in time. And you see now it just says summer, May and June of 2021. And you're able to see the different plots as we mark them, the progress that's going on, some of them. We even have citizenship conference, more conferences, a tour of the land, meeting of the chief. This sacrifice to this to commission the land, all of those ceremonies and things, land clearing, just a whole process of just videos and documentation. Going on the land for the first time, meeting the chief, meeting the attorney, going by the beach. Yeah. It's 101 videos in that playlist. So that's how serious we are, family. Everything has been documented, and that includes uh, all of the public conference calls, and we have one or two private calls, which means that it was privately recorded with the group, but it was public information that needed to be shared. So, and that's that one right here. It's a 4-hour call. So, we're being as transparent and clear as possible as we build this movement and connect everyone. Right. So that's that playlist right there on my YouTube channel. All right, so let me see here. All right, let me get to my Facebook group here. All right, so family, and that is us on Facebook. And the link is facebook.com/groups/Black Star Pan African Community. And that's also picks up good in the search. So that page is not publicly open for people to make posts, but what it is set to where anyone wants information, we just have a whole lot of posts and updates. Some of the last posts was pictures showing our business office there in Jahadzi, and also showing this us connecting with the chief, and this photos of this us on the land. So those are some of the things that we've been able to just keep showing. And you scroll down this page, there's just a whole lot of documentation. So anyone want to join it, just send a invite, and then we'll just add you to it, and then that's another way to get updated. But what I want to do is show you how to get access to the photo gallery. You click on media, and then you click on albums. And as you can see, December 2019, I didn't put the month in this one, but this was less than a year. We did the land clearing. Then back on the land again, December 2020, then May 2021, and December 2021. So we've been bringing our groups there, and some of those group members are part of the community, but also wanted to really show people our commitment to going and building a land from us, seeing it from dirt, from this trees, and making it work over a period of time, because we have to take our investments to another level. And as Malcolm X talked about, land is the base of independence. If we're looking for a certain level of independence to build Black ownership, then this is the key. So that's what this vision is about. So that is the photo right there. Photo galleries, and so that covers two part of documentation. And then what we're already reading already is the documentation on the website. So those are 3 folds of documentation: written, videos, and photos. And so, family, as you scroll on past that, the membership application, all you have to do is just send me an email, and I'll send you the getting started email, which is the next thing that we have here. And instead of clicking on this, what I'm going to do is actually pull up the email, and the email is the same thing, with the exception the email have the attachments and other documentation, including the lease agreement for the 15 acres of land. All right, so family, this is what you're gonna get once you send me an email. I'm gonna email you this full email, which it does have a lot of documentation. So for those who are really serious about doing this, the best thing I can recommend to do is to click on the download all and download all of the files into a folder and take your time and look through it. And also, along with that, what you're gonna have is a list of just documents that I'm gonna scroll down to so you can see, and it's gonna tell you about all of the attachments. Uh, so getting started process to join Black Star Pan-African community in Ghana, membership applications, requirement, bylaws, overview, and more. Phase 1 and 2 plots are ready for purchase. So this is an actual and active investment that's going on. So all flow of everything applies. So as I scroll down to this, and some of the documents, as you can see, it's a JPEG, but also some of them are PDF. As it scrolls down, it talks about the link that we just viewed, which give you access to all of the videos, and then talk about all the 4 previous times that we've been on the land as a part of this, us showing everyone what's going on with our group investment. All right, scrolling down, the main thing that we talk about, this gives you a full breakdown of prices. And we talked about the vision for phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 on the website. All right, so perfect. So that's the cost for administrative cost per plot and the cost for the land cost per plot. An additional cost is survey, and then once we get to the registration process, that's another cost. So these are all of the costs, just to be clear up front. That's why it's important that everybody look at everything, be clear. And payment options, and we scroll down some more. We have getting started details, which is the focus of what we're looking to go through. All right, and along with the information I talk about that's required and things like that, when you scroll down, it gives you the sample and example documents. And just trying to let's go through this without spending too much time on it, because what I always want everyone to do is to take their time and read through it. So some of the important documents, I'm going to read through them. Sample membership application, National Criminal Record Sample, membership application in PDF and Word, passport info and signature, full Black Star Pan-African Community overview. So that's a mandatory read and sign, and that has the cancellation refund policy, that has code of conduct, that has a full overview, that has basically all of the documentation that's on the website minus the bylaws. The bylaws are a separate document, and minus I would say the committees. So it's a full document, about 8 to 9 pages, and that's required read and sign, so you're clear. And that's what we want people to do. We want people to be clear about what they're doing. And again, this is not for everyone, so anyone who don't want to flow with this process, I definitely understand. It's what it is. I had a real estate process for this house right here, and I had to fill out a whole lot of stuff and a whole lot more than what's being asked. But we do need certain basic information from everyone. That way we're clear about who we have in a community, that we have basically certain principles on. So scroll down some more. Bylaws, just want you just to read through. To be clear, this is a HOA, Homeowners Association, and we have a bylaws layout. 8 committees. It's a list of the description of the committees and recommending that everyone just select one committee so we can operate the community based on committees working together to do different parts or different projects and different things. 9, 15 acres site map layout and survey of the 50 plots in phase 1. So that's JPEG and PDF. Phase 2 expansion with 60 acres. Same thing, JPEG and PDF. The 60 acres plan of land survey and lands commission search. So also JPEG, PDF. Ghana certificate of incorporation, and also the USA certificate of incorporation, land lease agreement, 99 years, an example of the individual plot survey. An example, we use one of our brothers here, number 46. So you'll see how your individual survey look and things like that, and deed. So this is just a full list of things that we have on the email, so anyone can just take their time, look through it, be clear. So we don't want anyone to be confused about anything, but once you sign off everything that is agreed on the community overview, that's how we flow with. And we have to be an organized community, so we have to follow and live by a level of code of order and things like that. And that's how we build a wonderful future for ourselves, our children, our family, our people, and so on, and make our contributions to civilization. So this is just our proposal and our, what we're offering our brothers and sisters. So if someone else have a better idea, they can also share it. And then for those who want to create a better idea, they're free to do it. But this is what we have structured. And as always, you see, there's always a cancellation refund policy. The community overview is set to where you sign right under after you read through all of the details and things like that. And we also have a cancellation refund checklist that in past times we have sent, and individuals check it off that they've read all the details and be clear on. And that's what we do in family, because we don't want any issues and any problems with anyone. But we want to let everyone know that we have a respectable, organized operation, and we just want everyone to respect what we're doing and flow with it. And if they want to do what they want to do, then they can do it somewhere else. But this is something that we're building for our family, our future, our people, and we must make our contributions as Black men and women to civilization. And for those who don't have anything nice and positive to say, I would say this, take the negative energy and send it somewhere else. What we're looking for is positive vibrations and positive energy, because that's what we are as a people. All right, let's see if this. I don't know what questions are being asked. I'm just looking through. All right, just looking through while I just show you the email itself. So family, the best thing I recommend to do, because we have unintelligent situation where someone says something about someone and people believe it and things like that. Now, I've been in this business for a long time and about my business. It's one of those things that Dr. Ranoka Rashidi explained to me when I traveled with him to Egypt and we talked in 2004. And it was like, in this kind of business that we're doing, I was in training then, you can't please everybody, even if you try, which, I see more and more and so on. But you also don't expect the people that, you can't just do everything for, or they can't just get their own ways, but you don't expect them to just carry tantrum fits and leak out confidential information. So that's what we have, unfortunately, with some people. But that is the nature of some of the frustration of our people with mental disorder. The best thing I'll always recommend for all of us to do is this: instead of lashing out our mental frustration on each other, get some mental help and things like that, because these are not good behaviors. I'm one person that I've built an enterprise and connected a lot of people, and I've been the influence for a lot of people to come on YouTube and build an energy to connect to Africa. So it's one of those things where you have people, they find someone that's very progressive and building something, and they take cheap shots. and that's fine if people want to do that. I don't have time to play those games. You know your comments and your stuff will be blocked, and you'll be wasting your time because I have dedicated people on a network that we have built, and they know what we're about. So that's how I do majority of the tours I do and the majority of investments I do. It's not really with people we don't know. What we're trying to structure a situation with the people that we don't know. We make sure that we have the right people that we have that we don't know, and we can build a connection, because we have had issues with people who just don't know like that, and they must have gotten our business confused. There's nothing to be confused about what we have. I have it right there on the email, on the website, and also the next thing that I have is a newsletter. So the good thing about the newsletter, once you go on our website, africafortheafricans.org, you can go back to the main menu, and it's going to say newsletter. And once you click on the newsletter, you'll see one of our newsletter that I'm going to share with you. All right, let me just widen this up a little bit. And this one is set for March 6th. So that's the newsletter I was working on sending out. And it's similar to what you'd see when you click on the newsletter from the website. You'll see the February 6th version. And this is an email I put together. It put all the legal documents in it. It'll put all the group pages on there as far as the group tours that we've done over the years. You'll see them in small frames under the bottom, but also connect us and show some of our group photo of myself, the attorney, the surveyor, and also the chief. So that's one of the things that we send out, and that newsletter is filled with incredible information, provide links and things like that, but also it goes to a program of what we talk about as far as people moving to Ghana. One of the key things, when you're ready to make that kind of move, is you're making that kind of move. You have to make it more. You have to be very just strategic and tactical. It's something that if you just jump into it and you just make a quick move based on what people say and things like that, and based on what you feel like, okay, I can just move to this country and just do whatever and just make it happen. It doesn't necessarily just work that way. But what you're seeing is people that are making a move to Africa, and after a few years, things fall apart for them because the money that they thought they was going to make, or the progress that they thought they was going to progress with, it's not happening. So what they end up doing is they end up just coming back or end up just falling apart there. So Black Star Pan-African community is, we have your back, and we're operation where once we get more things in place, we'll be able to offer more of the African diaspora there opportunities, and also this, you're building a family support where you're in a country, like if you're certain people, you have somewhere to run to, or you have somewhere to connect to. Our people that's making a move to Ghana, they don't necessarily have these organizations. So this becomes one of the big ones in place to literally offer you those kind of opportunities. And it works when we're working together in union and supporting it. And then also, if people are trying to tear it down, then you block those people from tearing it down, because this is something that's going to help us. So what people do, whether it's hatred, jealousy, or whatever, I don't really care what it is we have to keep on moving forward. What I mean? We're never gonna let anything stop us. From our begin and from I first started in this energy of Pan-Africanism, or energy of just reconnecting to my roots, from the early 2003, it's been that struggle and that journey, and you deal with, you deal with, your own people as the upfront, person that, literally just are in your way, or literally just give you the hard time. But nevertheless, it's a part of that journey, and we are warriors. We come from a warrior class of people. That's have always been the fighters to build something for us as a people, regardless of how it ends. So, we're taking on that same challenge of looking at the repatriation movement and say, what's the best way that we as a people can build a connection, you know, and things like that. So the best thing that we can do is literally to put our money together, get land, work together as a organized group, and make certain moves. And don't let distractors and anyone else stop us, whether it's in the group or outside of the group. You know, we should never let one or two people jeopardize the future of what we're building for our children and our people. You know, so what you have is an organized, serious effort to assist you. So, family, anyone that's interested, want to connect with me, want to know more about our project, want to know more about what we're doing, process the information and reach out to me. And you know, you can call me, email me, and then if you want to set up arrangements for us to talk or do a video call, I'm available. I'm about our business, and that's the only thing I'm about. I'm about true, real, organized Black power, Black business. I'm not about gossip, hearsay, and I'm not about wasting our time. I'm about us coming together, and that's what I've dedicated my life since I was in my mid-20s, and now I'm in my early to mid-40s, and I'm still continuing strong. You know, I'm raising a young boy that has had the opportunity since 2 years old to learn about business and technology by being a practical world. And that also includes my family members that I've connected to this business and educated friends and people like that. That's what we're about. We're about progressing our race. Anybody that's not doing that and spend more of their time doing anything else, you know, you should be ashamed of yourself as a person, you know. And to do your research on me is to love what I'm doing. You know, it's a bold move. I know, and I gave up. You know, I gave up my military and my civilian aircraft technician career to build something independent. To build something, it's kind of like building your own command and things like that you know you've been trained and ready for. So here I am now, and I appreciate the energy and support for all my brothers and sisters. So family, please share all of the information that I'm sharing with you on our website, Facebook page, YouTube page, and this the information that we have on our website in general, because the website is the key thing. It provides you all of the documentation that you need, and from there on you can compare it to anything else. All right, and I'm just going to give you a quick scroll down this newsletter. So all the links are right there for the conference call. And again, our business incorporation, our site layout, this land survey, 15 acres, land survey, 60 acres. So as you can see, these documentation on multiple things, land search, and then a few just links to a few videos. And this is our committees. Group photos. This is a vision of where we came from in September 2019. Our last two, Repatriation and Business Conference. And video of the first house on our community. And me and my Jamaican brother just, you know, holding a strong sign of energy of this, you know, with the t-shirts and the colors and the symbol, and they're saying we're going to build our future diaspora community in Ghana. Myself at one of our business conference, and our group photo at the first house on the land. And then this is a list of things that we offer as far as services in Ghana. So family, that's the key thing about what we do in family, is we're offering a connection and offering opportunities and offering services and support. So if someone is coming at you and they're not offering a solution, offering opportunities, don't let them tell you other things, because that's what we have to be about, solution orientation. The drama is just too much. We become too much involved in drama. Yeah. So For those who are serious about business, you call me, reach out to me, and anything that you need help with, family. Just like Leonard and Carmen, I've helped them with that whole process. They've never been to Africa before. They left Alabama and now they live in Ghana. And this is another house that's gonna be going up. Yeah. One of my good brothers, Kamal, another brother I've known for a long time, and traveled to Ghana with me. And he took advantage of the opportunity. Now he's building his home, and it's all good. And family, this is the years of 2006 to 2021, and all of the videos and things I'm going to be showing on YouTube is going to be mainly videos of Tanzania November 2021 and Ghana December 2021. The goal is never to really just show you all of our documentation while we're traveling, because it's just hard movements to do. May show you a little something, but that's what I'll look to upload later. But these are the group photos, and this is on the website also. Everything I'm showing you on this newsletter is also on the website. But this just provides another form of documentation to send an email to where you can share with family and friends and share with those who may have interest. And then you'll see this a whole lot of tours, and this is consistent. So I spend most of my time here working, so I don't have time to really be on YouTube, be on this uploading our videos, and spend most of my time just organizing business. And the newsletter is neat to the point where it just provides links to all of the social pages and all of the tours that we have coming up. So family, that is the real deal. All right, to answer a few questions, if you're not coming from the US, do we still need the US corporate certificate? Yes, it's not about coming from the US, it's about going into Ghana. Somebody asked me about vaccination mandate. Well, it's not vaccination mandate so much off because there's a quarantine option. So for anyone that's interested or not clear about those things, you can check out the Ghana Airport's website and be clear on their process. And for those who travel me, we usually always go through the information a few months ahead of time and get you the latest updates. But I don't really have any updates on that. We went through a whole process last year to Ghana, and that process is still the same process. Only thing I'll say is about the quarantine option, which we're not interested. So I'm not interested. I can't speak for anyone else, but we have a tour scheduled to be on. So anyone that's going to travel with us, you just have to have what you have to have, and that's all of the requirements. All right, so let's looking through to see if we have any questions. All right, how much land is anyone entitled to? You can get as many plots as you want. There's no limitation. But if you want more plots, so you have to use phase 2. Phase 1, you're limited to about 1 to 2 plots because there's not much left. So it's only a few plots remaining. And our goal is usually just to try to get everyone at least 1 plot in phase 1 that wants a plot. But if someone wants multiple, like side by side, you have that option. All right, so family, that's all of the questions I've seen. All right, so let me... All right, so family, that is our documentation on Black Star Pan-African Community. And if anyone is interested literally in traveling, doing business with us, or want to get a piece of this beautiful land in Jahadzi, which is about 2 miles from the beach, and as we work in phase, we're working closer towards the beach, it is going to be extreme paradise. So if you're interested, do your legwork, do your research. If you need to just make an appointment to go see the land, we have a business office there. Just like if you need to make an appointment to see me here in Georgia, we have our business office here. We're very structured and organized. I'm a former naval aviation technician / tactician, And this is a part of what you do. You learn how to be organized and structured so you can complete your mission and you can have effective technical operation. Just like this office here runs very effective technically and administratively, because we put our work into studying about the business and accelerating the business. So family, that is the link on our website. And if you think the link is too long, just once you get to the website, africafortheafricans.org, just click on the main menu. And the main menu is the main part of our website. It just has all of the key features as far as supporting documents for the Africa tourism investment that we operate. So family, once again, family, appreciate your time, your love, support, and energy. And look forward to honestly just keeping you up, more and more up on what we're doing with Black Star Pan-African community. And once we get back to Ghana the next time, we'll show you some more updates as we have done for the last 4 times on our last 4 Ghana tour since the inception of the project in September of 2019. So we're very proud that we've been able to use our business profits and resources to invest in this project, and also have joint investment with previous tour members, and also just people in general in the Pan-African movement that understands the importance of having land in Africa and understand the importance of moving to Africa with a mindset of building something. Because what we're looking at while we're working hard in America, if we don't reallocate our resources and invest it in something tangible, we'd have literally let work hard for the system, and the money goes back to the system. And then what you end up with is a house and a car and other depreciated asset and basically junk and or goods in your home. So Black ownership, we talk about land investments. You get you get land, and you, like that community center you build, that is literally an entity of business enterprising, and it's more, where you're training and you're building Black economics over a period of time. And it's the same as a community center, more so on the social side. So family, it's one of those things where just trying to get more people to open their minds and think. And if this is not the right project for you, that's absolutely fine. But do understand that if you're going to make these kind of moves in Africa, you have to put your resources together with someone and work together with someone. And the only thing I'm always recommending that the people you're dealing business with, make sure that they have a serious track record of getting things done, of making things happen. And that's what we have been able to do. And it's more public because, we're always traveling and moving around and in different countries. But at the end of the day, how do you get all of these things done? You have to be about your business. You have to put the work in. You have to get up every day and be dedicated to your people. Yes, there's things else I could have done. Yes, could have stayed in the military, could have stayed at the airlines, could have worked somewhere else, and that's fine. But when you as a Black man see an opportunity to where you can build business with your own people and build business to where you be able to have Black ownership and be able to just put yourself in a situation where you're not stranded on the corporation plantation, and you can just do something. Yes, you do understand and realize that there are going to be challenges out there. Yes, unfortunately, some of our people are our worst enemy. And Marcus Garvey talked about that in his days when he was being sabotaged and backstabbed and things like that. But it's what it is. Sometimes you have to walk through hell and fire to build something for your own people. And sometimes your own people may not know or understand what's being built for them. But at the same time, too, no longer can we commit to being a people around the world as basically, you're basically consuming. You're not being a productive. We're not producing what we need to produce. So that's what the aspect of the 60 acres is for. It's, you know, you have industrial development. You want to build factories. You want to build manufacturing plants. You want to build import export connection. You know, you build phase 3, and you want to get into where you're, you know, we build a beautiful beach town to where we can enjoy ourselves, and also we can take our groups or other people who may have interest that want to get away from the mad city in Accra and want to be somewhere where they can relax and kick back, enjoy water sports and things like that. Those things are not really set up in Ghana like that on the coast, you know, maybe so on Lake or River Volta. But this is an opportunity where it's just incredible, and it takes people to have a visionary mindset. So even when we showed a 60-acre land video on the property itself, you know, we couldn't really get around to show you the full scope of it. 60 acres is very large. So we definitely have to just work drone aspects on there and things like that. All right, so family, once again, this is Bomani Tamba, and appreciate your energy, appreciate your support, appreciate the fact that now we have more people interested in the repatriation movement, because it honestly was a whole different world back in the early 2000s, or I should say even 2004, when we started talking about building these type of communities. When I was working with another group, and they had a name for that group, and they were looking to do, you know, do these kind of things in a different country and things like that. And these opportunities have grown on me. You know, you know, you really don't see or understand these things, but that's what the vision is for. But only thing I can say is just take it back 10, 15, 20 years ago, and just look at the world, and even look at the countries in Africa that you went to. Look at who is the dominant investors or the dominant force of people. Look at the work market of America, and look who are the people that you see more. You know, you see more of, you know, the Asians and Arabs of the world and the Indians of the world, and you see more the Mexicans of the world and the others, and things like that. Other people basically just coming up and things like that. It's not so much more black and white on Africa and America. So we have to be serious about what we're looking to do as a people. If we're going to be about building or destroying, me personally, I'm all about building, and no one is going to destroy anything that we're doing, because as you see the name, Africa for the Africans, you know, it's a serious, bold move, but it's also something very important, something we have to do. Yeah. So family, signing off. It's Bomani Tamba, and keep it strong, family.